वेलकम टू ब्रेकफास्ट बस। असी वीक आफ्टर वीक यही कोशिश करने हैं कि आप कनेडियन मुद्दों पर गौर करिए, उन्होंने बारे च गलबात करिए, कुछ तुहानू जानकारी दईए। हर वीक की तरह इस बारी भी असी कुछ कनेडियन इवेंट्स तुहानू इस प्रोग्राम च विखावांगे, लेकिन सब तो पहले असी रब दे नां तो प्रोग्राम शुरू करांगे तो एक अनाउंसमेंट करना चाहांगे कि साढ़े जिहड़े जनरल पब्लिक है, आम जनता है, उन्होंने इशूज़ नाल अवेयर होना चाहिए। हुण इत्थे म्यूनसिपल इलैक्शन होण जा रहे हैं मिसिसागा दे विच एक वार्ड वास्ते। फ्रंट लॉन्स दे विच, फ्रंट यार्ड्स दे विच लोकां ने 2-2 3-3 साइन लाए ने, 2-2 3-3 कैंडीडेट्स दे। यह अवेयरनेस ठीक नहीं हैगी। तुसी अपनी पसंद का कैंडीडेट चुनो, उन्होंने सपोर्ट करो और उन्होंने पूरी तरह जानकारी लैके सपोर्ट करो, ना कि किसी के कहण ते हाँ भी तू भी साइन गड़ जा, इत्थे तू भी साइन गड़ जा, इदा चलूगा नहीं काम। वी होप दैट सिट्स वेल विद एवरीबॉडी और तुसी इस ते कोई गौर फिक्र करोगे एज ए वोटर, बिकॉज दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड कि तुसी वोट किनू पाना है और अपनी मर्जी ना पाना है। इस तो अलावा असी प्रोग्राम नूं अगे लैके चलते हुए तुहानूं दसांगे कि इस वारी दे प्रोग्राम दे विच असी तुहानूं दिखावांगे कुछ लोकल इवेंट्स, जिधर के सब तो बड़ा इवेंट तो मैं ही कहना चाहांगा कि इस वीकेंड ते गुजरे वीकेंड ते ब्रैम्पटन दे विच ब्रेकअवे एक मूवी आ रही है। इंग्लिश की मूवी है लेकिन उस सारे इंडियन आर्टिस्ट ने, अक्षय कुमार तो अलावा रसल पीटर्स, अनुपम खेर। सो उहदा एक इवेंट होया चिंकूजी पार्क च, वो असी कवर किया। उस तो अलावा एक मल्टीकल्चरल मेला होया, उहदे बारे च तुहानूं कुछ झलकियां दिखावांगे। मिसिसागा च लिबरल्स ने इलैक्शन ओंटारियो हो रहा 2011 अक्टूबर 6 नूं, उहदे बारे च एक इवेंट किया। इस तरह पीसी पार्टी ने एक इवेंट किया। इस तुहानूं सारे इवेंट्स दिखावांगे। नाल नाल तुहानूं एनडीपी दे एक कैंडीडेट ने अपने ऑफिस की ओपनिंग की, वो भी दिखावांगे। I hope you enjoy the program and you like it. God bless you. Do have a nice day.
जब लड़की अपनी स्किन की वजह से परेशान हो
तो फिक्र की क्या बात है, लेजर स्पॉट है ना।
लेजर स्पॉट, फोटो फेशियल, थर्माज एंटी एजिंग, लेजर हेयर रिमूवल। लेजर स्पॉट, where beauty meets elegant professionals.
Laser Spot, Highway 10 और क्वींस के संगम पर। कॉल शेला 9054872680।
Welcome to the Blue-Green Systems. Would you like to receive a check from the Government of Ontario for the next 20 years? Well, you can by having Blue-Green Systems install the solar panels on your rooftop. It's that easy.
मैं ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦਾ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਛਲੇ 8 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ MPP ਬਣਨ ਦਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਵਾਰੀ ਫੇਰ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮੈਂ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਮੰਗਦਾ ਹਾਂ। मैं इलैक्शन ਤਾਂ ਲੜ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਗਵਾਉਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ। ਮੇਰਾ ਕੈਂਪੇਨ ਆਫਿਸ ਖੁੱਲ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਹੱਥ ਬੰਨ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਵੀ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਮੇਰੀ ਕੈਂਪੇਨ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰੋ। ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦੀ ਹਾਂ। ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪਾਸ ਕਈ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਵਾਲ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ।
कदे भी अपना क्लेम अपने आप सैटल करने की कोशिश ना करो।
अपने हक्कां लई एक बहुत ही तजर्बेकार पर्सनल इंजरी लॉयर रमेश संगा नूं मिलो।
तुरंत साड़ियां सेवावां ले आओ ते वधिया तो वधिया मुआवजा लाओ।
हम रियल एस्टेट, फैमिली लॉ और इमिग्रेशन में भी सर्विसेज देते हैं।
905 677 9911।
अपने कारोबार की तरक्की के लिए प्रिंट पब्लिसिटी और बेहतरीन प्रिंटिंग के लिए सिर्फ एक ही नाम,
साइंस टू गो।
जहां जदीद टेक्नोलॉजी से स्टोर फ्रंट साइंस, चैनल लेटर्स, बैनर्स, रियल एस्टेट साइंस, सैंडविच बोर्ड्स, व्हीकल ग्राफिक्स, बिजनेस कार्ड्स, पोस्ट कार्ड्स, लेबल्स, फ्लायर्स आपके बजट और आपके वक्त पे बनाए जाते हैं। आपका काम सिर्फ सोचना है क्योंकि
we print your thoughts.
साइंस टू गो।
Welcome to the Blue-Green Systems. ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ontario ਸਰਕਾਰ ਕੋਲੋਂ 20 ਸਾਲ ਤੱਕ ਚੈੱਕ ਲੈਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ? ਬਹੁਤੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲਈ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਕਰੀਨ ਤੇ ਲਿਖੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ।
खुदा ते मैं लख वसे पावा हो दुख हमेशा रहसे बाहो कि मैं रोंदड़ी मर जावा इश्क माहे लाया ओ ना लगिया कौन बुझावे मैं की जाना चांद इश्क दी जेड़ी दर दर जा चुका इश्क माहे इश्क माहे la
मतलब लड़की अपनी स्किन की वजह से परेशान हो
तो फिक्र की क्या बात है, लेजर स्पॉट है ना।
लेजर स्पॉट, फोटो फेशियल, थर्माज एंटी एजिंग, लेजर हेयर रिमूवल, लेजर स्पॉट, where beauty meets elegant professionals.
लेजर स्पॉट हाईवे 10 और क्वींस के संगम पर। कॉल शेला 9054872680।
Welcome to the Blue Green Systems. Would you like to receive a check from the Government of Ontario for the next 20 years? Well, you can by having Blue Green Systems install the solar panels on your rooftop. It's that easy.
ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਛਲੇ 8 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ MPP ਬਣਨ ਦਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਵਾਰੀ ਫੇਰ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮੈਂ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਮੰਗਦਾ ਹਾਂ। ਮੈਂ ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਤਾਂ ਲੜ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਗਵਾਉਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ। ਮੇਰਾ ਕੈਂਪੇਨ ਆਫਿਸ ਖੁੱਲ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਹੱਥ ਬੰਨ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਵੀ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਮੇਰੀ ਕੈਂਪੇਨ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰੋ। ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦੀ ਹਾਂ। ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪਾਸ ਕਈ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਵਾਲ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ।
ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਕਲੇਮ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਸੈਟਲ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ।
ਆਪਣੇ ਹੱਕਾਂ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਤਜਰਬੇਕਾਰ ਪਰਸਨਲ ਇੰਜਰੀ ਲਾਇਰ ਰਮੇਸ਼ ਸੰਗਾ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੋ।
ਤੁਰੰਤ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲਈ ਆਓ ਤੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਮੁਆਵਜ਼ਾ ਲਓ।
हम रियल स्टेट, फैमिली लॉ और इमिग्रेशन में भी सर्विसेज देते हैं।
905-677-9911।
अपने कारोबार की तरक्की के लिए प्रिंट पब्लिसिटी और बेहतरीन प्रिंटिंग के लिए सिर्फ एक ही नाम, जहां जदीद टेक्नोलॉजी से स्टोर फ्रंट साइंस, चैनल लेटर्स, बैनर्स, रियल स्टेट साइंस, सैंडविच बोर्ड्स, व्हीकल ग्राफिक्स, बिजनेस कार्ड्स, पोस्ट कार्ड्स, लेबल्स, फ्लायर्स आपके बजट और आपके वक्त में बनाए जाते हैं। आपका काम सिर्फ सोचना है क्योंकि
We print your thoughts.
साइंस टू गो।
Welcome to the Blue Green Systems. ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ontario ਸਰਕਾਰ ਕੋਲੋਂ 20 ਸਾਲ ਤੱਕ ਚੈੱਕ ਲੈਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ? ਬਹੁਤੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲਈ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਕਰੀਨ ਤੇ ਲਿਖੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ।
Well, here we are in Brampton. In June, we were able to host significant events for IFA here in the city of Brampton, where tens of thousands of people were able to enjoy international stars right here in the city of Brampton. And then several months later, Toronto International Film Festival, and with Nav Bhatia saying, where else would you go to launch a launch mela for the movie Breakaway, but the city of Brampton, the city that's ready to support and be here. And I don't mean the city, the buildings, I mean the city, the people. This is a city of pride-filled citizens who embrace and adore the traditions of the South Asian community. And you will see that here today.
Absolutely, and we are seeing it. Bhatia ji,
yes,
business you have in Mississauga, what made you choose Brampton for this event?
I think the people who are at the city, they are very warm, they are very aggressive, and they are very welcoming to do the South Asian events. And a lot of our community is based in Brampton, in city of Brampton, so I felt that this was the right spot to do it.
Isn't it smart, man?
Think about bringing your businesses here too, sir. We recommend you.
I might do that. I will consider that also.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
बस बिल्कुल जी, ब्रेकअवे साडा एक बहुत वधिया वेंचर है, स्पैशली पंजाबियों वास्ते, इंडियंस वास्ते अपनी आइडेंटिटी नूं होर पुख्ता करने वास्ते एक बहुत वधिया समझांगा फिल्म जिहड़ी है एक साडा माइलस्टोन होएगा। सो टू फाइंड योर आइडेंटिटी मेरे ख्याल नाल इस फिल्म जिहड़ी है बहुत ज़रूरी है सारिਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਦੇਖਣੀ।
अंग्रेजी ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਾਫੀ ਡਾਇਲੌਗ ਬੋਲੇ ਨੇ, ਕੋਈ ਬੋਲੋਗੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ?
ਉਹ ਟਿਕਟ ਖਰਚ ਕੇ ਦੇਖਣਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵਧੀਆ, ਅਦਰਵਾਈਜ਼ ਦੇयर इज ਨॉट ਅ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ। ਬਟ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਝੂਠ ਬੋਲੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ। ਸੋ ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ ਅ ਮਸਟ ਵਾਚ ਮੂਵੀ। Everybody should go to watch their movie, and you should go with your families, and your kids must watch this movie, especially your kids.
Thank you. अनुपम खैर साहब स्वागत है प्रोग्राम ब्रेकफास्ट बज़ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਇਸ ਫਿਲਮ
बहुत चंगी फिल्म है जी कल वेखी आप थिएटर 1500 बंदियां नाल बहुत पसंद आएगी ना सरदार दा रोल किया है लोगों के दिलों की बारी गल है इंडियन हार्ट की गल है गाने बहुत अच्छे ने एंड मैं इत्थे आके बहुत खुश हूं ब्रैम्पटन च ब्रेकफास्ट बस
Just want to ask, how was the experience from the Bollywood?
That was not a Bollywood film. That was a good movie.
Okay. How was the experience for their marriage? I saw the trailer.
Oh, that was cool. I mean, you know, my own wedding was in Vegas with an Elvis impersonator. So to have this one where you show up on an elephant and all that, you know, the car wash that hangs in front of your face. I don't know what it's called, but that was all fun. Yes. That was all fun.
And anything more about the movie you want to convey to our viewers?
This movie is actually a really, really good movie. I'm not just saying that because I don't sell things if I don't believe in it. But it'll make you laugh a lot, and it will actually make you. Let me give Breakfast Buzz a shout out. Hey, this is Russell Peters, and you're watching Breakfast Buzz. Hopefully at breakfast time. If it's the afternoon, it's your first meal, it's still breakfast. So if you TiVo'd this or DVR'd it, hey, enjoy your breakfast.
Thank you.
श्रीकाल जी मैं बहुत दिनों का इत्थे आया 3-4 दिनों का तो मैनू कोई सरदार नहीं दिखाई दे रहे इंडियन नहीं दिखा रहे आज बहुत खुशी हो रही है मैंने तुम सारे देख के it's like coming back home and I must say you are the most amazing people in the world. You have so much love in your heart to offer all of us. And that's what is Indian heart all about. I love you also, sweetheart. Are you married? I am. Wonderful, and Breakaway is one of the more remarkable films that I have worked in. And I think all of you should support this film. This is a film which has a Canadian and an Indian heart in it. It's combined together and it's explosive, great performances, great music. Welcome to Breakaway, and it's a film that you should all be proud of.
Hey, give it up for Bubba Kant. And he shouldn't either. Have you guys met everybody? This is Bobby Leibs. He's the white guy that directed us, because if we left it to an Indian guy to direct us, nothing would have happened. This is my little brother Anupam. You might recognize him from some of his movies. He's done 4, sorry. This is my baby mama. This is Noreen DeWolf. She plays my wife in the movie. Check the deleted scenes. This is me if I grew up in India.
Thank you so much.
This is my little sister Vinay. She's a sweetheart, but she stands up and pees. This is the delightful Sakina Jafri. I have nothing bad to say about her because her name is Sakina. And then of course we have, if anybody needs a Hyundai, you have to make a trip to Mississauga for that one. Why you need to open up a Brampton. Are you opening a Brampton one? Rexdale also. How do you skip the brown epicenter? If a brown earthquake was to happen, it would happen right here. And this, let me tell you something. This is the reason Brampton is the home I love, because Susan Fennell has taken care of me for many, many years, and she doesn't act like a politician, which is why I like her. She's the only politician you'll ever meet that's not a douchebag.
Thank you
Over
so
to
much.
you.
Yeah, sure. And any guesses? That empty chair is waiting for whom? Who is Akshay?
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ वाहिगुरू जी खालसा वाहिगुरू जी फतेह। मैं थोड़े सारे से ज़्यादा वक्त नहीं लाऊंगा, लेकिन मैं पंजाबी च गल करा, ठीक है? मैं एक्चुअली बड़ा खुश थी कि मैं कैनेडा जा रहा, बहुत खुश होना, लेकिन जब इत्थे आ जाना मैनू लगता मैं फिर अमृतसर आ गया। एक गोरा बंदा नजर नहीं आया मैनू सिवाय मेयर दे। वैसे चंगा तुसी कब्जा करी जाओ। पहला देखिया मैंने लगे पाटिया साहब वो बंदे ने जो पोलियो के बच्चों को इंजेक्शन देते हैं। नहीं लगते, नहीं डॉक्टर नहीं लगते तो दे।
He looks like a marshmallow.
वैसे मैं एक कुड़ी नू मिलाना चाहना, मैं चाहना कि मेरे वास्ते you applaud for her the biggest and the highest and as louder as you can, because she is the one. Not only this, but also सारी फिल्म स्पीडी सिंह, इत्थे मेरा टोरंटो आना, मेरा इत्थे बसना, वो सब कुछ वो कुड़ी ने किया है। ਉਹਦਾ नाम हैगा Pauline Dillon.
Pauline will be available.
Pauline, welcome on the stage.
That's Pauline Dillon. मेरे वास्ते एक जोरदार तालियां please. That's Pauline Dillon for y'all. Russell, would you like to say something about Pauline?
I think we should say something about Pauline. What do you think? I think Pauline has a good profile on Shadi.com if you guys want to check it out.
Anything else?
That's all I got right now.
Everyone, put your hands up! Shadi Kom Punjabi. Come on! Everybody put your hands up! Shadi Kom Punjabi. Richard! Shadi Kom Punjabi. Everyone! Jit jaye kade nahare. Jag vich jag jande sare. Jit jaye kade nahare. Jag vich jag jande sare. Dushman de rende wale. Ketan jat ke Punjabi. Punjabi. Shadi Kom Punjabi. Shadi Kom Punjabi. Shadi Kom Punjabi. Shadi Kom Punjabi. Guys, if you love me, put your hands up. Let's go, everyone. Everybody, put your hands up. Come on. Come on, everyone.
Event today. Where'd Russell go? Oh, there you are. Okay. Your mother's here. She's fine.
Yeah, my mom's here. I saw her.
Your mom's here. She's good. Well, this is a very special moment in this ceremony, and you're all witness to this, because today we are going to present the key to the city to Mr. Akshay Kumar. Now you can stay there for a minute while I read this. Rest, because I saw you dancing, climbing the poles, and I don't know. I'd dance with you anytime. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, a key to the city is presented to esteemed visitors or residents of our city, plug, plug. It's an honor, in fact, and it's one of the highest honors a city can bestow on an individual. This tradition of the key to the city dates back to the walled cities of medieval times, whose gates were guarded during the day and locked at night. Did you know that?
What are you talking about? You should give him the key to Springdale, I think.
Russell, there is one city, it's just Brampton, and we're all the same here. We're all Bramptonians. Akshay, then as now, the key to the city represents the granting of the freedom to enter and leave this city at will as a trusted
and honored friend.
Thank you.
So as mayor of the city, I would like to bestow the key to the city to Akshay Kumar at this time. It says, presented to Akshay Kumar on behalf of your many fans in Brampton and in recognition of your outstanding contributions to Indian cinema and culture, the key to the city of Brampton. It's dated today and it's signed and the corporate crest is there. We have a special plaque today that I'd like to present Nav Bhatia in recognition of his hard work and vision in bringing this event to Brampton. Thank you, Nav. This is the Nav Bhatia super fan. A token of appreciation presented on behalf of myself and Brampton members of council for the TIFF Breakaway Buzzmela, September 11, 2011. Nav, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope we didn't disappoint. We guaranteed that Brampton would come out today, and you brought this event here, and we're very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you for all the cooperation the city has given us. Thank you very much.
Be here. We want you to come here often, and we want to show you the heart, the soul, and the love of the people of Brampton. You know, what you're seeing here, in Brampton, we love in 175 languages, and we're just happy that you're here and showcasing this movie. I wish we had a couple of hockey sticks. I do a face off.
I'm so happy to be home. Thank you.
There's one final surprise. There's one final surprise. There's a gentleman here who is also going to receive the key to our city. And we had to make sure that his mother was here to watch him receive it. So Mrs. Maureen Peters, watch that new knee. I have two new knees. Go get your mommy.
My mom's got bad knees. And, are you all right there, Ma? You're not drunk again, are you? Hey, Mama. She's my little Smurfette. Hey, why doesn't my brother come up here, too? Toots. Hey, Julio, get over here. And bring that hat with you. It looks great. Go Toots, go Toots, go Toots, go Toots. As you can see, my mom's a good cook.
Are you ready? Now remember how we explained the key to the city. It goes to a trusted friend. So forever you're welcome to come into our homes and the hearts, and none other than our Russell Peters. And your key to the city, which I'd like to present to you, says, presented to Russell Peters, 2 S's, 2 L's, and 1 P.
You bet.
Because Susan Fennell is 2 N's, 2 L's, and 1 F.
That's right.
My initials are SF.
Fennell.
Got it. In recognition of your outstanding achievement as an entertainer both at home and abroad, and a marvelous son, and a good friend, a good brother, the key to the city of Brampton, ladies and gentlemen.
Why, thank you, Mayor Fennell. This is a really cool thing that happened to a guy that actually grew up directly across the street in 475 Bramley Road. I went to George Vanier for 9 years on Finchgate, and now I'm getting a key to the city on the 10th anniversary of 9/11. What are you trying to tell me, lady?
I'm telling you, in Brampton, it's safe. We're a safe city and a great city, and we're a funny city. Because this is where you grew up. Look how funny you are. Well,
I was in a breakdancing competition at the band shell that's no longer there by the hill 27 years ago.
And you'd suck.
I mean, I did kind of suck, but whatever. I got better subsequently after the battle.
Well, we're glad you didn't go into breakdancing for a living, because look how far you've come talking funny jokes about Brampton and the people who live here.
That is correct. And now I'm on a mission to change North Peel back to North Peel Secondary. Think you could help me with that?
I think you'll have success if you just keep working at it. Ladies and gentlemen, Tanav Bhatia and all the stars here today. Akshay for his key to the city. I don't know, you should check if you have the same key, you know. Make
Shall
sure
we
they work.
gingerly
There we
touch
go.
keys? We keysed.
They keysed each other. There you go.
जब लड़की अपनी स्किन की वजह से परेशान हो
तो फिक्र की क्या बात है, लेजर स्पॉट है ना।
लेजर स्पॉट, फोटोफेशियल, थर्माज एंटी एजिंग, लेजर हेयर रिमूवल, लेजर स्पॉट, where beauty meets elegant professionals.
लेजर स्पॉट हाईवे 10 और क्वींस के संगम पर। कॉल शेला 9054872680।
Welcome to the Blue Green Systems. Would you like to receive a check from the Government of Ontario for the next 20 years? Well, you can by having Blue Green Systems install the solar panels on your rooftop. It's that easy.
ਮੇਰਾ ਦਲਵੀਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਕਥੂਰੀਆ, ਮੈਂ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਵੈਸਟ ਤੋਂ NDP ਦਾ ਕੈਂਡੀਡੇਟ ਹਾਂ ਔਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੋ ਸਰਕਾਰਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਦੇਖ ਲਈਆਂ ਨੇ। 8 ਸਾਲ ਆਪਣਾ PC ਪਾਰਟੀ ਨੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਪੂਰਾ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਔਰ 8 ਸਾਲ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਮਗੇਟੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਚਲਾਈ ਹੈ। ਹੁਣ ਮੌਕਾ ਹੈ ਚੇਂਜ ਦਾ, ਔਰ ਚੇਂਜ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਰਾਈਟ ਚੇਂਜ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਕਿ ਪੁੱਟ ਦਾ ਪੀਪਲ ਫਸਟ। ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ NDP ਨੂੰ ਵੋਟ ਪਾਈਏ, ਦਲਵੀਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਕਥੂਰੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਵੋਟ ਪਾਈਏ, ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਚੇਂਜ ਲਿਆ ਸਕੀਏ, ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਚੰਗਾ ਸੋਚ ਸਕੀਏ। ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ।
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪਾਸ ਕਈ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਵਾਲ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ।
ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਕਲੇਮ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਸੈਟਲ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ।
ਆਪਣੇ ਹੱਕਾਂ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਤਜਰਬੇਕਾਰ ਪਰਸਨਲ ਇੰਜਰੀ ਲਾਇਰ ਰਮੇਸ਼ ਸੰਗਾ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੋ।
ਤੁਰੰਤ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲਈ ਆਓ ਤੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਮੁਆਵਜ਼ਾ ਲਓ।
हम रियल स्टेट, फैमिली लॉ और इमिग्रेशन में भी सर्विसेज देते हैं।
905-677-9911।
अपने कारोबार की तरक्की के लिए प्रिंट पब्लिसिटी और बेहतरीन प्रिंटिंग के लिए सिर्फ एक ही नाम,
Signs to go.
जहां जदीद टेक्नोलॉजी से स्टोर फ्रंट साइंस, चैनल लेटर्स, बैनर्स, रियल स्टेट साइंस, सैंडविच बोर्ड्स, व्हीकल ग्राफिक्स, बिजनेस कार्ड्स, पोस्ट कार्ड्स, लेबल्स, फ्लायर्स आपके बजट और आपके वक्त पे बनाए जाते हैं। आपका काम सिर्फ सोचना है, क्योंकि
We print your thoughts.
साइंस टू गो।
Welcome to the Blue Green Systems. ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ontario ਸਰਕਾਰ ਕੋਲੋਂ 20 ਸਾਲ ਤੱਕ ਚੈੱਕ ਲੈਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ? ਬਹੁਤੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲਈ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਕਰੀਨ ਤੇ ਲਿਖੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ।
pleasure, maybe Nasir wants to come up here because I'll present it to him and the board. It gives me a great pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of the Prime Minister, and I would like to read a letter of greetings from him. I am pleased to extend my warmest greetings to everyone attending the Multicultural Festival Day organized by the Heartland Credit View Neighborhood Center and the GTA Access Community and Employment Services.
जब लड़की अपनी स्किन की वजह से परेशान हो
तो फिक्र की क्या बात है, लेजर स्पॉट है ना।
लेजर स्पॉट, फोटो फेशियल, थर्माज एंटी एजिंग, लेजर हेयर रिमूवल। लेजर स्पॉट, where beauty meets elegant professionals.
लेजर स्पॉट हाईवे 10 और क्वींस के संगम पर। कॉल शेला 9054872680।
Welcome to the Blue Green Systems. Would you like to receive a check from the Government of Ontario for the next 20 years? Well, you can by having Blue Green Systems install the solar panels on your rooftop. It's that easy.
मैं ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਛਲੇ 8 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ MPP ਬਣਨ ਦਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਵਾਰੀ ਫੇਰ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮੈਂ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਮੰਗਦਾ ਹਾਂ। मैं इलैक्शन ਤਾਂ लड़ रहा क्योंकि साडी सरकार ਦੀਆਂ बहुत ज़्यादा प्राप्तियां ने ਤੇ मैं प्राप्तियों ਨੂੰ ਗਵਾਉਣਾ नहीं चाहता। मेरा कैंपेन ऑफिस खुल गया है ਤੇ मैं हथ बन के ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਦਾ भी प्लीज़ मेरी कैंपेन ਦੀ हेल्प करो। मैं ਤੁਹਾਡਾ बहुत ਧੰਨਵਾਦੀ ਹਾਂ। ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪਾਸ ਕਈ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਵਾਲ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ।
ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਕਲੇਮ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਸੈਟਲ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ।
ਆਪਣੇ ਹੱਕਾਂ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਤਜਰਬੇਕਾਰ ਪਰਸਨਲ ਇੰਜਰੀ ਲਾਇਰ ਰਮੇਸ਼ ਸੰਗਾ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੋ।
ਤੁਰੰਤ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲਈ ਆਓ ਤੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਮੁਆਵਜ਼ਾ ਲਓ।
हम रियल स्टेट, फैमिली लॉ और इमिग्रेशन में भी सर्विसेज देते हैं।
905-677-9911।
अपने कारोबार की तरक्की के लिए प्रिंट पब्लिसिटी और बेहतरीन प्रिंटिंग के लिए सिर्फ एक ही नाम,
Signs to go.
जहां जदीद टेक्नोलॉजी से स्टोर फ्रंट साइंस, चैनल लेटर्स, बैनर्स, रियल स्टेट साइंस, सैंडविच बोर्ड्स, व्हीकल ग्राफिक्स, बिजनेस कार्ड्स, पोस्ट कार्ड्स, लेबल्स, फ्लायर्स आपके बजट और आपके वक्त में बनाए जाते हैं। आपका काम सिर्फ सोचना है क्योंकि
We print your thoughts.
साइंस टू गो।
Welcome to the Blue Green Systems. ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ontario ਸਰਕਾਰ ਕੋਲੋਂ 20 ਸਾਲ ਤੱਕ ਚੈੱਕ ਲੈਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ? ਬਹੁਤੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲਈ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਕਰੀਨ ਤੇ ਲਿਖੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ।
Hello, everyone. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Very well. Thank you. Thank you. Sat Sri Akal. Sat Sri Akal. How are you? I remember meeting you before.
I thank
everyone for coming out today in support of Pam Hundle, your next BC MPP for Brampton-Springdale.
I am compelled just to ask everyone, you know, today, you can't forget, today is September 11th. And today marks a day where a huge tragedy happened that affected the whole world. So, you know, I can't continue. I feel that we all need to just stop for a moment. I ask everyone if we can just take a moment of silence before we get on with our day and before we get on with my speech. So can we just, moment of silence? Stand. 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 We stand.
Thank you so much, Pam, and thank you, Harm. I am delighted to be here. And first, let me begin by thanking Pam for calling us to remembrance and prayerful reflection to remember the victims of those who were killed this day 10 years ago. I was just watching earlier this morning the beginning of the commemorative services in New York on television. The Prime Minister is there, as are the close family members of all 24 Canadians who were killed that day, and they began reading the names of the over 3,000 victims, and reminded me that they were from all faiths and all backgrounds, so over 80 countries of origin. And so thank you, Pam, for that dignified moment of remembrance. Friends, I am so, first of all, I want to bring my apologies. I guess I showed up a little bit on Indian Standard Time here. There was some mixed signals, and I thought I was to be here at 10. I apologize sincerely for those of you who were waiting for me. Please accept my apologies. I don't have the attitude of an Indian cabinet minister that everyone will wait till I get there. Don't worry. And I don't travel around with an armored personnel carrier like they do either. But thank you so much to each and every one of you, many old friends and many new ones. And I am so impressed. I was greeted by some of the youth who are supporting Pam, and what a tremendous sign of energy and hope for the future to see young Canadians taking their future seriously, taking their responsibility as democratic citizens actively. Pam, the fact that you've inspired those young people to be active citizens before many of them can even vote is great credit to you. Thank you for that.
In the circles, it has been called, it's for foreigners, then it is new Canadians, and now Liberals come up with that it is new Canadian citizens.
Yeah, I don't even know.
So it's been a confused state of affairs. What's your take on that?
I have no idea what they're talking about. The last I heard is they said it would be eligible for citizens who have been in Canada.
But Tim Hotek has said it was for foreigners to begin with.
Yeah, well, that's, I think what he was saying is that it's a preferential hiring treatment for people who aren't even in Canada yet. It would be benefiting people who have not yet even immigrated to Canada. And I think we should be focusing on getting people back to work who are unemployed, regardless of how long they've been in Canada. I think all Canadians, regardless of how long they've been here, expect that the government will unite people around equality of opportunity, not divide people based on whether they've been here for 6 months or 6 decades. And the most recent thing I've heard from the provincial Liberals was that it would only be eligible for citizens who have been here for less than 5 years. Well, that's virtually no one. So I don't even think they understand what they're talking about. What I do know is that they've succeeded in dividing Ontarians here along in a way that's very unfortunate. We should be uniting Ontarians around equality of opportunity. Our federal government supports increased language training, job search skills, mentorship programs for new Canadians, all of which is to get them, so they can have an equal shot when they go to look for the job. But when people go to look for the job, they should only have an equal shot. We shouldn't say to employers, you should hire this person, but who came 2 years ago, but not this person that came 6 years ago. That's totally counterproductive. Why is someone who's been here for 4 years why should they have a better shot at a job than someone who's been here for 6 or 7 years?
जब लड़की अपनी स्किन की वजह से परेशान हो
तो फिक्र की क्या बात है, लेजर स्पॉट है ना।
लेजर स्पॉट फोटो फेशियल Thermage anti-aging, laser hair removal, laser spa, where beauty meets elegant professionals.
Laser Spot, Highway 10 और क्वींस के संगम पर. Call Sheila 905-487-2680.
Welcome to the Blue Green Systems. Would you like to receive a check from the Government of Ontario for the next 20 years? Well, you can by having Blue Green Systems install the solar panels on your rooftop. It's that easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dalbir Singh Kathuria. I am your NDP candidate from Brampton West. If you have had enough empty promises and tired of it, please vote Dalbir Kathuria, vote NDP. We want to make real change that put the people first. Thank you.
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪਾਸ ਕਈ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਵਾਲ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ।
ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਕਲੇਮ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਸੈਟਲ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ।
ਆਪਣੇ ਹੱਕਾਂ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਤਜਰਬੇਕਾਰ ਪਰਸਨਲ ਇੰਜਰੀ ਲਾਇਰ ਰਮੇਸ਼ ਸੰਗਾ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੋ।
ਤੁਰੰਤ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲਈ ਆਓ ਤੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਮੁਆਵਜ਼ਾ ਲਓ।
हम रियल स्टेट, फैमिली लॉ और इमिग्रेशन में भी सर्विसेज देते हैं।
905-677-9911।
अपने कारोबार की तरक्की के लिए प्रिंट पब्लिसिटी और बेहतरीन प्रिंटिंग के लिए सिर्फ एक ही नाम, जहां जदीद टेक्नोलॉजी से स्टोर फ्रंट साइंस, चैनल लेटर्स, बैनर्स, रियल स्टेट साइंस, सैंडविच बोर्ड्स, व्हीकल ग्राफिक्स, बिजनेस कार्ड्स, पोस्ट कार्ड्स, लेबल्स, फ्लायर्स आपके बजट और आपके वक्त में बनाए जाते हैं। आपका काम सिर्फ सोचना है, क्योंकि
we print your thoughts.
Signs to go.
Welcome to the Blue Green Systems. ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਟੀਰੀਅਰ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਕੋਲੋਂ 20 ਸਾਲ ਤੱਕ ਚੈੱਕ ਲੈਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ? ਬਹੁਤੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲਈ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਕਰੀਨ ਤੇ ਲਿਖੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ।
Now he is the Minister of Finance. He's an individual that certainly gave us great leadership in an extremely difficult time in North America and around the world. While there was a global meltdown, we had steady hands at the rudder, helping us with our budget, and he's our Minister of Finance. I know he's an individual that doesn't want me to do a long speech, so I'm going to keep it short because I think he's the kind of individual that wants to get down to brass tacks so that we can answer your questions. So, Dwight, you have the floor.
Linda, thank you. And Kuldeep and Vic, thanks for joining me. I think I'd rather dispense with the speech and kind of leave it to you to start asking me questions about what issues are on your mind, on the minds of the people who read your dailies, watch your shows, listen to your shows, and try to have a more candid exchange. And that way we can focus on what's important to you. I mean, obviously this past week was the first week of the campaign. A lot of focus on jobs and the economy. And we obviously believe very strongly that the plan we've put out is the best plan. It's the best costed plan and probably going to result in still further job creation in the coming weeks, months, and years. So I don't know if one of you would like to start with asking a question, and then we'll just engage in a dialogue, and I'll try to speak a little bit slowly so you can record it and get notes, and we'll make sure that we try to spend all of our time in a good exchange. I may turn from time to time to my local colleagues to give some local flavor to it, because we're very proud of the fact, by the way, that our caucus is so diverse. You have people like Kuldeep and Vic, and people like myself and Linda. And that's one of the things that we're so proud of in our caucus and in our party. It's diversity. And so with that, I'll start with you. It's Ajit.
Yes, that's my name, sir. I work for India Abroad. This is the first time it has come, unless I missed it earlier. The emphasis is being laid in this first release that 10,000 tax rebate for employers to hire new Canadians is applicable only to Canadian citizens. So far it was that this program is applicable and the benefit goes to the employer who hires new Canadians who have been in the country for less than 5 years. Here I see new Canadian citizens. This has been added today, or was this the intention from the beginning? Because I don't see that in the program.
It was always, my understanding was the intention was always it was for new Canadian citizens. It's a relatively, it's a relatively modest tax credit. We've estimated right from the beginning that it would probably only affect about 1,200 across the province, and it's designed, and if you look at the original releases, it's designed to give new citizens the opportunity to gain experience to get into the workforce here in Canada, because we all have heard the stories, we know the stories, and so we're very proud of this, and it's all about new citizens who have a skill set. We reference doctors and accountants and others to get the experience they need to have a better facilitation into the workforce. It builds on a range of other programs and services we have for non-citizens as well, everything from English as a second language programs through to a variety of skill training programs that are open to people, whether they're new citizens or landed immigrants. But this is always, the intention has always been very specific. And yeah, sure, absolutely. And it's, again, a very modest number of people across the province.
So I did the announcement this morning with Greg Cervera, and it builds on very similar programs to what is in other provinces. Nova Scotia has this, Quebec has it, and Saskatchewan. And at the end of the day, this is, as Mike indicated, it builds on other programs that we have, because we have an apprenticeship tax credit. We have a new guaranteed job for our nurses. We have a summer job program. It's part of a range of issues, second career that we do. So the second career was something that started as a very small program, but because the uptake was so high, we actually expanded the program, I think, about 3 times. So this is where we're going to start with this, because at the end of the day, we've discovered that there's a hurdle that our new highly professional engineers, accountants, architects are all hitting that hurdle of you want to get a Canadian job, you need Canadian experience. How do you get Canadian experience? You need a Canadian job. So it's a paradox. You're stuck that you can't get that. So we've discovered that these people are falling through the cracks. So that's why we announced the program. There was some detail in the platform. This is more detail. This is what we'll be doing over the course of the platform, which is what Dwight is here to talk about.
The question, Minister, is being asked not from the point of view that I am taking exception to the initiative that the government has taken, but the fact that you are leaving a large number of landed immigrants, professionally qualified, because of which they get a visa to come here. You are leaving them out, and in 5 years, less than 5 years of a new person being here, fewer number of them qualify actually to become citizens, you see. It is from that point of view I'm asking this question.
Well, and that was part of my answer. We do have a range of other programs and services that serve landed immigrants, and we do have some success already integrating professionals into the workforce without this particular program. But as Linda said, this builds on the suite of services we have available. It replicates programs in other provinces, but we've done a range of other things on the whole issue of professional accreditation and so on that apply to all new Canadians, whether they're citizens yet or landed immigrants. And so this is another in a suite of programs we have. Linda referenced Second Career. That was brand new in 2008. It was in my 2008 budget. And what we discovered at the time, and it was actually the Premier. I can tell you the story what happened. He was in Oshawa at an unemployed help center meeting with a group of auto workers who had lost their jobs. And the notion of older workers who lose their jobs, or even younger workers, and the training programs that were currently available didn't give them the opportunity to go back to school full time and still provide for their families. So that was the germination of Second Career, and we wound up, as Linda said, we created a program that gave up to $28,000. So for the first time, a worker who was laid off could literally go back to school for up to 2 years. Many of them did. and it was an enhancement to what was already existing. So what we have targeted with this particular undertaking is those new citizens who have professional skills as defined, but that there are already a number of services that are fully available to landed immigrants, and we also have worked with the various governing boards and colleges of the professions to help facilitate entrance. So this builds on a range of other things we have, and inevitably that's what happens with these, is that we discover there's a weakness, there's something missing, our programs aren't getting the target population. Linda was quite right. Linda pointed out with Second Career, we completely underestimated the number of people that would access it, so we've had to increase. I think we went from 20,000 to a total of 36,000. Yeah. Interestingly, now we've got almost 3 years of it under our belt, and 60% of the people who complete the Second Career program, and by the way, many of them are new Canadians as well. 60% of them find full-time employment in their educated field within, I think, 3 months of graduation, completion of the program. So this particular program is simply adding to a whole suite of other programs, and it's designed, again, to target a very small audience of new citizens with certain skill sets that are not able to break that cycle. They need, in addition to having the professional qualifications, they also need to get domestic or Canadian work experience before they can get work, and that's what that is designed to address. So, yes, I'm sorry.
This term, new Canadian citizens, because before, as he rightly pointed out, the understanding was that it is new Canadians, not Canadian citizens. When a landed immigrant comes to this country, he or she, their family take about 5 to 6 years, depending on the backlog, to become citizens. So they have some experience, Canadian experience. So basically, all your party is interested at right now. What the promises you are making is just, it's all talk about voters, because citizens become voters. When they are not citizens, they are not voters. So you don't care about them. That's what the notion is here.
No, I think this, again, this is a new program that builds on a range of other programs that we have that are open to all citizens, but also to landed immigrants. So, and we have everything from English as a second language programs up through a whole suite of other programs and services that are fully available to landed immigrants as well. We, I think, we're the one party that does care about landed immigrants, and we're the one party that celebrates our diversity. I've been quite candidly a bit horrified by some of the language that Mr. Hudak's been using. As the grandchild of immigrants, my grandparents came here when the wave of immigration was Irish, and back in the early 1920s, and they struggled, as do new immigrants today. It's a different, we're getting immigrants from a different part of the world than they were back then, but we've had different waves of immigration. And I believe the Ontario experience is one of welcoming and tolerance. That's not always the case. There are elements in our society that aren't. And we're trying to continue to build a tolerant, inclusive society where, you know, the finance minister can meet with a group of people representing a very specific population on top of the programs that we already have for people who are new Canadians, whether citizens or landed immigrants at this stage of their journey. And so this is very much about one small aspect of new Canadians. And in our view of the world, our view of this province and country, new Canadians include everybody, including recent landed immigrants. And so the services that we're providing across a range, we think are good. So this is very much about building on that.
So the question is now about the Peel Memorial Hospital. The picture was taken in the last election where we had the $95 million announcement, and then just recently when Mr. Clark, Rick Dillon, and Linda Jeffrey tried to announce it, then other candidates from PC party, they opposed it, and But when we reach your platform, it doesn't say specifically about this Peel Vision hospitals or Peel Memorial Hospital. Same thing with the William Osler Health Centers, Etobicoke General Hospital. Dr. Shafiq Ali announced that it's going to be doubled very soon. He drew some line there on the field there. He said he made big lines there. He put a pylons there that this is going to be the main entrance, this is where it's going to be this room, this is where it's going to be this room. But when we asked him what's the budget for it, what's the plan for it, when it's going to be built, when they're going to start, when they're going to finish, he had no answer for that. So it's just announcements, or it's just a photo opportunities again. What's going on? Are we going to see some action there in reality?
Well, you're already seeing action, and let me take you through that a little bit. There are currently some 48 hospital projects at various stages of development in Ontario right now. I remind you that the previous Conservative government closed 39 hospitals. The way hospital budgets work, it's not in the platform. You won't find any specific undertakings in the platform about building this school or that hospital. The platform speaks to the larger policy issues. Where you'll find it is in our 3-year infrastructure plan called Building Together. It is now built into the estimates and the budget of the province of Ontario, so the money is already set aside.
जब लड़की अपनी स्किन की वजह से परेशान हो
तो फिक्र की क्या बात है, लेजर स्पॉट है ना।
लेजर स्पॉट, फोटोफेशियल, थर्माज एंटी एजिंग, लेजर हेयर रिमूवल, लेजर स्पॉट, where beauty meets elegant professionals.
लेजर स्पॉट हाईवे 10 और क्वींस के संगम पर। कॉल शेला 9054872680।
Welcome to the Blue-Green Systems. Would you like to receive a check from the Government of Ontario for the next 20 years? Well, you can by having Blue-Green Systems install the solar panels on your rooftop. It's that easy.
मैं ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਛਲੇ 8 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ MPP ਬਣਨ ਦਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਵਾਰੀ ਫੇਰ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮੈਂ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਮੰਗਦਾ ਹਾਂ। मैं इलैक्शन ਤਾਂ लड़ रहा क्योंकि साडी सरकार ਦੀਆਂ बहुत ज़्यादा प्राप्तियां ने ते मैं प्राप्तियों ਨੂੰ ਗਵਾਉਣਾ नहीं चाहता। मेरा कैंपेन ऑफिस खुल गया है ਤੇ मैं हथ बन के ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਦਾ भी प्लीज़ मेरी कैंपेन की हैल्प करो। मैं ਤੁਹਾਡਾ बहुत ਧੰਨਵਾਦੀ ਹਾਂ। सत श्री अकाल।
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪਾਸ ਕਈ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਵਾਲ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ।
ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਕਲੇਮ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਸੈਟਲ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ।
ਆਪਣੇ ਹੱਕਾਂ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਤਜਰਬੇਕਾਰ ਪਰਸਨਲ ਇੰਜਰੀ ਲਾਇਰ ਰਮੇਸ਼ ਸੰਗਾ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੋ।
ਤੁਰੰਤ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲਈ ਆਓ ਤੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਮੁਆਵਜ਼ਾ ਲਓ।
हम रियल स्टेट, फैमिली लॉ और इमिग्रेशन में भी सर्विसेज देते हैं।
905-677-9911।
अपने कारोबार की तरक्की के लिए प्रिंट पब्लिसिटी और बेहतरीन प्रिंटिंग के लिए सिर्फ एक ही नाम, जहां जदीद टेक्नोलॉजी से स्टोर फ्रंट साइंस, चैनल लेटर्स, बैनर्स, रियल स्टेट साइंस, सैंडविच बोर्ड्स, व्हीकल ग्राफिक्स, बिजनेस कार्ड्स, पोस्ट कार्ड्स, लेबल्स, फ्लायर्स आपके बजट और आपके वक्त में बनाए जाते हैं। आपका काम सिर्फ सोचना है क्योंकि
We print your thoughts.
Signs to go.
Welcome to the Blue-Green Systems. ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ontario ਸਰਕਾਰ ਕੋਲੋਂ 20 ਸਾਲ ਤੱਕ ਚੈੱਕ ਲੈਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ? ਬਹੁਤੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲਈ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਕਰੀਨ ਤੇ ਲਿਖੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ।